Good morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Brian Nuevo.
And I'm Kaya Whitney.
Engineering students may have to wait for the third course in the PLTW track that's slated for next term.
While the third Project Lead the Way Biomed course will be implemented as planned next term, the engineering pathway has been changed and its second and third course will be delayed.
We're not offering it until 2 years. Right, next year we're going to offer the second class. The POE, things have changed because of my credential. Normally we would be offering, a third or fourth class, but with my credential, the whole pathway of my CTE program has changed.
The second engineering course will be offered next year, and the third will be available to students in 2 years. Fuller hopes to reopen the original pathway in the future.
The second course will be available next year. Okay. Right now, the second class that we were offering was Principles of Engineering. That is because of my credential. I'm not really supposed to teach it. Okay, and I can't get funding for it. So the pathway has changed. I'm hoping to go back to it maybe down the road and do two pathways where I can offer a manufacturing pathway as well as a more robotics and electrical engineering pathway.
Although the PLTW Engineering is behind schedule, the biomedical science classes are on schedule and will be open to students next semester.
Medical interventions is a third level STEM. Students are going to be pretty much following a family, and as they travel around, and they're going to be able to intervene with diagnoses and problems that they're having. So surgical techniques, a lot of genetics is involved, pharmacology. So it's really exciting for them to really get in tune with diagnostics, which is what doctors do all the time. They have a patient with some symptoms, and can they come up with an answer as to what's going on and how to treat them.
Biomed student Ariana McCurry is excited for the third installment.
I want to be an ER doctor, so I want to go and do biomedical things. I want to be a doctor. I want to do this stuff, and so this class is like a non-AP class that allows you to still take these high-level classes of science and stuff. And so taking it is kind of a way to get ahead without having to deal with another AP class for my senior year.
Granucci hopes to gain credentials for the fourth class over the summer.
My plan is I'll go to training for BI, which is the fourth class. That's Biomedical Innovation. And so I'll go this summer, I believe. So hopefully by next spring, we'll be able to, next year, we'll be able to offer the fourth and final class.
If you want to make a schedule change, sign up for an appointment with your counselor before 3 p.m. today.
9 California state universities have extended their application deadlines. The deadline was extended to account for those affected by the Northern California fires. However, this provides the opportunity for all students to continue their own CSU application process.
Which is a great opportunity for students who, for whatever reason, haven't had a chance to apply to those schools or second guessed and want to now apply. Cal State Apply has people online. They can go there and get help and support with their applications.
The last day to submit is now December 15th.
Seniors, as a reminder, the deadline to submit senior portraits, quotes, and dedication pages for the yearbook is Wednesday the 20th.
We now go to Dom Taylor for sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Dominic Taylor. The athletic aspirations of one of Roseville High School's athletes has recently come to fruition. We go to Carly Duggar with more.
Junior Austin Wehner has been dedicated to playing soccer for the past 12 years and hasn't looked back since.
I just really fell in love with the game when I was younger, and then it was just something that I always pursued to go really far and play to the highest division.
Wehner has used the lessons he learned on the soccer field to help him in the classroom.
It's taught me how to really work hard in school and just be good at teamwork and stuff, and always being there with my team and always supporting one another. And then it also relates to the classroom, so you have to work hard in class and respect everyone.
Out of all the schools interested in Wehner, San Diego State University stood out because of its status as a Division I school and his family ties.
My brother goes to SDSU, and he's told me a lot of great things about it. And it's also a Pac-12 school for soccer, so it's one of the highest divisions, and everyone loves San Diego, so I love that place, so I'll go there.
In other sports news, varsity wrestling won their first meet against El Campo. Girls varsity basketball is off to an impressive start after beating crosstown rival Wood Creek by a score of 52-34. The girls will compete with multiple other teams in the Roseville Elite Showcase this weekend. Boys varsity basketball defeated Natomas 74-49 and are on the road competing in the Arroyo Grande tournament. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Dom. Living as a teen in 2002 Sacramento seems like it would be the worst idea for a movie. Lady Bird, however, shuts the claim down. It's even the best reviewed movie in Rotten Tomatoes history. Writer and director Greta Gerwig's quirky little film tells the tale of Christine Lady Bird McPherson as she navigates the angst and troubles of her senior year in a Catholic school. Saoirse Ronan plays Lady Bird herself, with enough nuance to make her relatable even when she's smoking cloves and vandalizing cars. The film ultimately is about the relationship between a mother and daughter and how the bond is tested when Lady Bird intends to leave the nest and attend college in the East Coast. Her mother, brought to life by Laura Metcalf, delivers a stellar performance as a mother who is, above all, imperfect. By the end of the movie, you'll even want to call your own mother. While teen movies tend to inaccurately portray what romance actually is in high school, Lady Bird handles the subject with surprising authenticity. It's awkward, it's irrational, and it's possibly the best part of the film. The only unrealistic expectation that the film sets is that we could ever meet a man like Timothée Chalamet. Lady Bird is cute, heartfelt, and at times daring. Go watch it, and I promise you will see yourself on that screen. Thank you. Now we go back to news.
Thanks, Gabby. RHS maintenance worker Tony Newman started decorating his house for Christmas this October.
Maintenance worker Tony Newman sets up an extraordinary scene at his house every holiday season through a myriad of Christmas lights, cutouts, and plenty of other decorations. Newman's decorating began simply and slowly progressed into something more extravagant.
Started by just doing a few strings, and adding, and got to be kind of fun. My boys were younger, and so we started for them.
The decorations often take plenty of maintenance, replacement, and repairs.
We add some every few years. They last between 3 and 5 years, and then we replace them.
Newman's wife, Kim Newman, is fond of the way that this display affects anyone who sees it, no matter whether they're from family or simply visitors.
I love the effect that it has when everyone comes to see it, their faces, especially the little ones, and we have 4 granddaughters now, and they get so excited. 2 of them were just here, and they were thrilled to see it.
While rewarding, the process of setting up takes quite a bit of time.
I start about Halloween on the weekends, and then I take 2 weeks right around Thanksgiving and work every day until it's up.
Kim Newman is appreciative of the happiness the lights bring to their family and friends.
It brings us all together, and like the daughter-in-law and granddaughters that were here, they're making a weekly event, and I don't know, we have neighbors that bring their kids every night to come by, because that's how they get them to go to bed, is to come by and look at our lights, because they won't go to sleep till they look at our lights. So it's just brought everyone together, our family and our neighborhood.
You can see these lights and neighborhood displays on Falcon Way in East Roseville. That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.